Close enough. So, I guess this is the castle I'm working on. This is a realm that I made to play with some real life friends. So this is the Windows 10 edition of Minecraft, so it's a little bit different. They fixed the creeper thing, thank God. I have coordinates on without cheats being enabled, thank God. Yeah, and this is the place I chose to build my big ass castle I'm probably never gonna finish. So yeah, this little outline right here is where I want the main keep to be. This is gonna be like a fountain filled up with water, have like some, you know, make it look nice. These are going to be big gravel roads that go to the entrances that get you through the wall. There'll be one in every cardinal direction, and then split off in this direction and from that side in that direction. I'll have, instead of a nice gravel roadway with these little curb and drain things, I'll just have this, like little paths that look like this going out, and then I'll build little houses for villagers to live in, farms, you know, all the rest of that kind of crap. But it's getting late right now. Actually, let me quick mine my way. I've learned that there are a couple of like tricks. So normally if I were to mash my face against this and dig, I dig about that fast. But if I stand far away and hold down the button, I can like dig faster for some reason. I think this is like click mining, but like easier. And sleep in the bed. Oh yeah, and then off in that direction I have the beginnings of a slime farm and double zombie spawners. So I'm gonna have like a slime block farm and XP area, put like a enchanting table in there, you know, get it set up real nice. But right now I'm basically flattening the surrounding landscape. So if you'd like to see something other than like me just digging dirt for a while, let me know. Cause yeah, I've got a lot of, I gotta do a lot of landscaping. I also gotta do some land filling because, let me finish this little bit right here and I'll show you guys. Over here, yeah. Let me get rid of this spider. Look how weird combat is in this. There's no combat update, so you can just walk, and it all does max damage. But yeah, according to my measurements, the other corner tower over there is supposed to go like right here. Like if I jump up here real quick, it's supposed to be like right here. So that's in the water. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. But it should be good off in that direction. I think it's solid ground that ways for quite a while. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some kind of like land filling, or you know, like fill in this lake somehow or something. I don't know. I would normally say that's a great opportunity to get some sand, but there's like, this world has so many deserts. Like look, I'll just go in this direction. And once I get through the forest, there's gonna be a big desert. complete with temple. And this is huge. Like, this goes for a while. And if this wasn't enough, if I go back in this direction, and you saw that tundra with the mountain over there? Over on this side? Yeah, with these big mountains. If I follow this coastline along, it's like, or not tundra, savanna. It's like savanna, 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 desert. So, we're good on sand for the foreseeable, like, future. I actually need to start farming at some point. I'm running low on the steaky 6. But yeah, I figured digging this out would be more productive because then I could get closer to actually constructing something. Because the other thing that I need is I need a ton of... Oop, oh, damn it! I'm trying not to let those break. Because you get a bonus for repairing them. And that means more durability. Yeah, I guess... Actually, I should measure in this direction. Because that's probably slightly more interesting than watching me just, like, hold down left click and run. Because this is hold down right click and run, so that's like way different. Completely new experience. So I keep going until it says 10, and then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I start chopping down trees. I'm gonna need a new axe. Time to make a new axe. Chicken, please don't dance on this. You will let all the creepers in. Please find a new place to be. Or at least let me, like, there you go. There you go. He's got confused. Yeah, because it's 54. I measured it out. It's 54. I have a lot of dirt for terraforming reasons. So in case I encounter any divots, I can actually flatten everything back out again. So let's get some of this and one of these. We'll get planks, sticks, iron, and we'll get another axe. And that should last me for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna need to level like most of this forest in order to make room for the castle. Let me just walk in this direction for a little while and like break trees. Seems like a good use of my time. Okay, not a whole lot of trees in this way. So let's place 54 dirt blocks. Let's see where that gets us. This is another thing in the Windows 10 edition. If you just hold down right click and then move in a direction, it doesn't matter if like your cursor veers off a little bit, you can just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me line this out so I don't forget where this is supposed to be. This actually needs to go down too. I think I did just forget where we're supposed to be. Crap. I got shovel durability. I'll just mine it all. I'll mine it all back out and then place it all back down. I would rather measure it twice. Sure, sure. This is LazySunday. You guys can come and go as you please. I'd rather measure it twice. Actually, rather throw a lot of this dirt away. Oh, I can't hold anymore because I got the zombie flesh and like miscellaneous things. Alright. I have a very effective dirt farm here, I'll have you know. What I actually need to be farming is like potatoes or something. Because right now I don't have any source of food without going back to like Spawn Island. Which I think I'm going to do anyways. At some point. I mean, well, I have to go back there to get farmables, I think. Because I don't think I brought... I know I have melon seeds here. Did I bring... Yeah, I didn't bring potatoes or anything. But we have them back at home base, so... Make it to 10. And then I'm actually gonna lay this down. Ooh. And dig this out. Now I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go to 5. Okay, I was right. It was this one. Talk about like this new trick that I found and then I never use it. Right, let's get you mined out, which means I need to break down this tree and then probably all the other connect ones so that the leaves look good. A lot of this is this weird obsession I have with, well, this is all going away on the inside anyways. But I want to carve into the surrounding landscape, but I don't want to ruin the surrounding landscape. Sounds like counterintuitive, but it makes sense. It makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. Oh, big tree. If I had known you were a big tree, I would not have chopped you down this way. Alright, time to go to bed. And then, if I'm gonna mine anyways, I might as well get a little work done on the slime farm, because that'll get me the gravel I need, because I need gravel desperately. I need so much gravel, you guys have no idea. Because I used all the gravel I have in order to get what I have out there put down. I'm not sleeping. I should sleep. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. I'll go stab an Enderman. Where are you? Come here. You inside my house? Oh, I gotta eat. You in here? Where the hell'd you go? Oop. Oh, there he is! Correct. Hey, Ender Pearl. Nice. That's what I need. Because I would like to find the end after I actually go to the Nether. Because we still haven't been to the Nether on the server yet. Since I'm going to be mining, I'll just put all this stuff away in here. Stone hoe. Oh, because I misclicked on a whole bunch of jank before. It's alright. I'm gonna bring this many shovels. Put the rest in here. Keep my bucket. Go to sleep. Now I'm hoping that I find some diamonds. Because I'm basically excavating 2 chunks. I used an online thing because... Alright, so in Java Minecraft, when it, you know, like determines whether or not a slime should spawn, it can only spawn in certain chunks. And these are called slime chunks. So basically, oh god, oh spinner, no, get away from me, you baby monster. But basically, slimes can only spawn in slime chunks. And slime chunks are sort of randomly distributed. And within the slime chunk, they can only spawn at Y level 39 and below. They can also spawn in like swamps, but slime chunks are way more reliable. Because the swamp ones are like only if it's like a certain moon phase and like only within a certain range or Y blocks. Like below a certain distance, they don't spawn anymore. But anyways, in Java, the slime chunk generation algorithm uses the seed of your world to determine which chunks are slime chunks. That's not the case in the Windows 10 Pocket Phone Edition stuff. In this edition, it's always the same. So if it's a slime chunk in one world, it's going to be a slime chunk in the next world, regardless of what your world seed is. So I used a little program that somebody wrote. Ooh, free stone. Used a little program somebody wrote to determine where, hey, slime chunks, where the slime chunks are. That's actually a really good sign, because I have, this is the first slime that I've seen spawning down in here. So this tells me I did something right, because a whole bunch of it just spawned. Nice. And I'm going to need a bunch of slime for slime blocks. Anyways, so the slime chunks are fixed in this world regardless of which seed you have. Because of that, I was able to use that program to find 4 slime chunks right next to each other. So basically there's a 32 by 32 area that slimes will spawn in. So what I'm doing is I'm hollowing it out, because all of my projects involve large-scale mining. I'm hollowing it out, and what I'm going to do... I'll put you in there too. What I'm going to do is have these floors that are 3 blocks tall like this, and have a bunch of torches on them so that regular mobs don't spawn, because slimes can spawn regardless of light level. And then dig out 3 blocks in every direction and have water channels on the very bottom that push all the slimes into the corner. Either that corner or that corner, depending on where the zombie spawners are. Actually, I can take a look at that right now. So this is... what? 656 to... 625. 56 to 25. So let's find out where the zombie spawners are. They're over this way is a bit. Okay, so this one is over here. So yeah, and then if I go down here, there's another one right over here, which is awesome. I'm actually gonna snag these now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so there's these 2 zombie spawners. I don't know if they're close enough together for me to have like a conjoined trap. I think they are though, because I remember standing in this one and then like hearing a whole bunch of zombies as I was clearing this out. That's how I found the second one. So yeah, it's definitely on this side, so I'm gonna put the water trap. I'm gonna have the water push all the slimes into this corner basically, and then I'll have an elevator, which is basically just a column of water because slimes swim now. And the elevator will push them all the way up to the surface, where you'll be able to swat at them with weapons and get slime balls and XP and all that other kind of good stuff. I might also make an auto crusher if I find out that they still drop things when killed by lava or by other means. But yeah, this will basically just be stand 24 blocks above wherever the center of the top platform is, and just hang out, and slimes will slowly percolate up for you to beat to death and claim their innards. Ooh, there's an XP over there. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, I'm basically just sort of mining all this out. I'm holding shift because there is lava down here somewhere. Like, all that over there was lava that I covered up, and I don't know, because I'm at 7, which means there still could be lava lurking around. But basically, once I clear out this section and then mine one more layer from the top, I should be safe on lava from here on out. Because each one of these levels is only going to be 1 block thick. So, assuming lava doesn't rain down on me down here, I'm not going to fall into it up there. Which is good to know. Why am I not collecting this XP orb? Something funky's going on. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. Because this was basically me measuring out the area down here before they actually made it so that you can use coordinates. Oh, what was the spread on the torches? How many blocks apart was I going? I'll have to go up to the top and then fight all the zombies and stuff that spawn in the area down here in the interim. But yeah, I couldn't get coordinates before, so that made it a little difficult to be sure that I had the right set of slime chunks and everything. But now with the coordinates, I don't need to do that. But yeah, I basically dug all the way down to 5, because I can never remember how many layers I need to build for these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. So I dug all the way down to 5, and then dug 32 blocks that way, 32, 32, 32, to sort of carve out the perimeter of the area that I need to be mining. Cooked beef. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a weird glitch. Well, not glitch, but like a programming oversight. One of many in the Pocket Bedrock whatever edition. They don't. When you eat it, you're activating the food on the wall. So as you saw, like, I was eating, but I was pointing at a wall that was a little bit away, and it was putting the food particles. Like I was beating the steak against the wall, and that's how I ate it. You know, because revolutionary new engine written in C++. I should lay down some torches. That was the real reason that I came down here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, torch. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, torch. Yeah. So it's not a perfect alignment because there's no way to regularly space torches to prevent spawns and cover an even area or like a full chunk. It doesn't work that way. So it's 2 away from the wall on this side and that side, and 1 away from the wall on this side and that side. But that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch. Alright. Now that I have these laid out, I should be able to just go through and place torches in arrows. Yeah, what I'd really like is to get, well, more levels of efficiency, but I also really want to get mending on this pick. Because it's a good pick. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, that's a good pick. If I can get mending on there and I can turn one of these into an XP farm, then infinite best pick in the game? Sounds good to me. It was here, right? Yeah. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 6 torch. Okay. I'm just gonna dig through the rows and columns here just to get the torches down, because then the lighting is finished and I don't have to worry about it, and I can just dig. But yeah, basically if I dig a tunnel at every one of these, then all the intersections should be where a torch should go. And then you don't have to hear me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch. Everybody wins. Alright. Oh, another fun change from the Java edition. So there's you have a slot to put things in your offhand, but the only thing you can put there are arrows and maps. There's a shield slot, but shields aren't in the game yet. Good job. Honestly, with the creeper thing fixed, 'cause, okay, it used to be when I first tried this out that there was a bug with creepers where normally when you hit a creeper and it starts to like detonate, like it's beginning, it's hissing and like it's gonna blow up. During the I'm gonna blow up animation, it can't move, which means that you can sort of bat a creeper and then immediately backpedal, and then you'll get, like, if you're on flat ground, if you're holding back, you will move out of its radius, even with no, like knockback or anything. You'll move out of its explosion radius before it explodes, which is good because it means that one-on-one with a creeper, you can kill it in melee. Because you run at it, and then you hit it, and then it starts to explode, and you back away, and then it stops exploding and starts walking after you, and then you rinse and repeat. There was a bug in this version where they could move while they were hissing. So basically you couldn't kill creepers unless you had a bow, which is great for that whole part of the game in the beginning where you don't have a bow or a reliable source of arrows. So yeah, it was some good times. But they fixed that, and they made it so that you don't have to enable cheats in order to get coordinates, which is crazy. Cause like I looked on the forums and in the Reddit and everything, and the devs were coming out and going like, "Oh no, that's intended behavior. We think coordinates make achievements too easy. You're never gonna get coordinates in this game. We're putting our foot down." And then the new patch comes out, and they're just like, "Oh, you can get coordinates now." It's like, man, what? Why did you make a big stink about how, like, coordinates make achievements too trivial, and, like, why would you do that? Just, say we don't want to add it right now, but we might in the future. Like, be a giant corporation and, like, be wishy-washy. Like, that's the right move here. I don't know. I'm mostly just salty that it's not the same as Java. And also that I haven't gotten any diamonds. Come on, man. There's supposed to be one ore spawn in every chunk in the, well, that's the Java algorithm, so I don't know what the algorithm for ore is on this version. Assuming it's the same, there's supposed to be one attempt at spawning a cluster of diamond ore per chunk. And it spawns between 16 and 0. So it is either highly unlikely beneath my feet in all 4 of these chunks, or above me. Here's hoping it's all above me, because I am on 7, so I'm a little bit below, like, halfway. But I would have expected to see at least one. It's also a chance to, well, not a chance to spawn, but like it tries one location per chunk, and if it doesn't work, like it can't place diamond there, it just gives up, moves on to the next chunk, and there's just not any diamond in that chunk. Yeah, I'm only digging that far. I will go a little farther for gold though, because gold is kind of rare. I guess that's another thing they haven't fixed, which means that there's coal like locked forever inside of stone down there now, because I'm not, well, until it despawns, because I'm not gonna go get it. It's coal, and I have a fortune pick. I don't need coal. I got coal for days. But yeah, the biggest weirdness is like it's vanilla Minecraft. And I've done so much it's not, you know, I'm not full on like Direwolf. Like, I remember vanilla mechanics. I'm not, you know, it's not to the point that I haven't played so much modded that I've forgotten how vanilla works, or that I never learned how vanilla works. It's more that like vanilla simultaneously seems so simplistic, but also so complicated. Because like it is simpler. Like there's less going on in vanilla Minecraft than there is modded, because, you know, definitionally so. But it's also way more inconvenient to automate things, because it is way. I shouldn't have blocked all that up, but I did anyways. I'm gonna have to dig that out anyways later. So, but I did it because then it looks nice while I'm down here, and like a couple of swings of the old work pick ain't gonna kill me. Especially if I get it enhanced and it's got, you know, like more efficiency on it than it has right now. But yeah, like automating stuff in vanilla Minecraft is a lot harder than automating stuff in modded Minecraft, which again is, you know, of course it is. But even simple things like I want to make a farm that like automatically gives me sugarcane. And it's like, all right, well, get 70 million redstone and like 3 observer blocks and a whole bunch of pistons and, you know, like a million hoppers and comparators and everything. A burg is good. I'm actually gonna try to eat some soup. Actually, hold on a second. Alexa, how much longer left on that timer?
You have 56 minutes left on your stop timer.
Alright, I got about an hour before soup. Oh, I didn't do the last row over here. That's fine. 2, 3, and 4. Wow, this is done. No diamonds. You suck. But I get gravel. Yay, gravel. I actually do. I actually do want this gravel. This is good. This has been like my biggest source of gravel. This excavation project, and by that I mean my only source of gravel. I think it might work with the pick too, which would be awesome. I'm using it aesthetically because I want gravel walkways from the main gates to the central fountain in my castle. But you also use it in crafting something. Do you use it in making concrete? Or is that just like clay and sand? I don't know. They added concrete powder to the game, which is like dyeable. It's like dyeable sand, and then when it touches water, it turns into a solid block. Here, if I turn off craftable, I can go. Yeah. Something makes a. Oh, I'm not at a crafting table, so it won't show me. But yeah, there's this concrete powder. And then... Oh, this is just craftable things. So it won't actually show me the finished concrete. But yeah, you can make this concrete powder, and then you let it touch water, and it solidifies. And you maybe use gravel in that? I don't know. I'm actually not sure if you use it for any sort of crafting recipes, but it does look nice on the ground. And it has a delightful crunch when you step on it. Yeah, the only other thing is flint, and use flint for arrows. Because I think it's is it 10% or 15% chance every time you break a gravel block? Instead of getting a gravel block back, you get a piece of flint. Which is great when you want flint, and it's terrible when you want gravel. If you have a fortune like tool of some kind, because at least I know in the Java version, fortune is tool agnostic. So if you have a fortune pick and you mine like gravel with it, you're gonna get flint 100% of the time. If it's fortune 3, you'll get it 100% of the time. And if you use silk touch, you always get the gravel and you never get flint. But yeah, flint is mostly used in arrows. That's the big consumer of it. And then flint and steel, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that needs flint. So you don't really need a whole lot of flint. You don't really need a whole lot of gravel. Like modded Minecraft is where you need a lot of gravel. I just need gravel because I'm building with it. That's all. Whoa, okay, I guess I can click mine. Which means I should be click mining. Can I run? No, I can't run. That's too fast for it. And now we walk. And does that work with every tool? Oh, yeah, the ore tripped it up. So it isn't going to be every tool. Which is good, because that'd be like really broken if it was. Because I'd just be using like stone shovels from here on out to tear up the dirt back at the old homestead. But yeah, the biggest use of gravel in modded Minecraft is tinkers. And to be honest, you only need like a stack or so, and then I think you're good. But you need gravel in order to make seared bricks for the smeltery, which is how you double ore and how you pour molten metal into molds to make tools. I'm gonna mine this out so I have a visible buffer. So I don't do that all the time. Man, I can't believe I'm almost done with the first layer here. Nice. I better see some diamonds in the ceiling here. if I don't, I better see it as I'm excavating the next layer, because I think it's like the next layer, and then if there's not any diamonds there, then there's just not any diamonds in these chunks, which would suck. Because as much mining as I'm doing down here, I actually don't have a strip mine or a branch mine set up. I'm doing on space. Oh, I am full. Let me dump this all in chests. But yeah, I haven't decided if I want to mine out underneath the castle, or if I just want to not bother and find other ways to get diamonds and things. Because really, you only need more diamonds if you die or until you get mending. Because once you get mending, then you're set. For those of you who don't know, what the mending enchant does is it makes it so that when you get XP, there's a chance, based on your currently held item and all of your armor, that instead of you getting XP, if any of those items have mending, it chooses one at random. And that item, if it needs to, like if it's damaged in any way, it will recover a small amount of durability. So basically, as you get XP, your tools heal themselves. But on the flip side, you don't get that XP because it was spent like fixing the tool, which honestly is a pretty great trade because XP farms are so easy to make, and this version doesn't have mob cramming, which is great. It means I can AFK next to the zombie spawner and generate like a Brazilian zombies, and then kill them all at once and have a ton of XP. As opposed to 1.12, where you have to do some weird contraption with like vines and a mine cart and like a piston. Because they have something called mob cramming, or entity cramming, which is if there are ever more than, I think it's 24 entities. So once the 25th entity enters into a single block, basically if there's ever 24 other entities pushing on a single entity, then it starts to take damage. And when things die from mob cramming, they don't drop loot. So elevators, yeah, you can. There's sticky pistons, there's stairs. I was actually looking at different ways to do elevators a while back for 112. And because I always thought that the zip elevator was the coolest, but I don't know how well that plays with like lag, especially because I'm on Realms. I heard in a bizarre twist of fate that water elevators came back. Is anybody else as old as I am and remembers water elevators? That was a weird bug. So in like the early versions of Java, Minecraft, like before beta, and I think they fixed it before like 1.0. But basically, because Notch wasn't super great on the collision code, you could interact with fluids and entities through corners. So here, once I get up to the top, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It only worked in some cardinal directions too, at least for lava. I think water elevators worked in all directions though. But basically, if I had a corner like this, and I put, like, let's say that this iron ore here was a water source block, then if I touch this corner, it would make water sparkles, and I would technically be counted as in water. So what you'd do is you'd put a water block here, and then you'd put a water block here, and you just have this stack of water every other block. And then when you walked into the corner, you would be in water, but you would also be almost about to jump out of water. So if you press the space bar, it would give you that extra little boost upwards that it gives you when you try to jump out of water. So you can actually like make it up out of the water and onto something. But that boost would push you up so that you would be here, like you would be, you know, 2 blocks higher than where you were. And now you're in the same situation again, where you're in water and you're holding the space bar, so it gives you that other little boost to fling you up again. So you'd basically just like push yourself into a corner with a bunch of water and hold on the space bar and fly to the surface like crazy fast. Because you'd accelerate, because every time you do it, if you would give you that little boost and push you up to the next one to give you another boost, to push you up to the next one to give you another boost, and you'd just be like rocketing up out of your mind. But they fixed that, which is good, because it also used to be that like if I was standing here and this block was lava, I could push myself into the corner and catch on fire. Which is that's not a good time. So I'm glad they fixed that bug. Oh, that's right, I gotta dig the corners out. I think I did it on this side. I only gotta go 1 block up. Yeah, this one's done. Actually, should I do... Yeah, I'll do 3. Ooh, there's a cave that way. Ooh. Well, that'll be fun. Do I have... I got some sticks back in the chest. Did I already do all these? Okay, sure. And then I know this one's done because I'm pretty sure I like mined it all the way out. Like this goes all the way up. But yeah, I don't know how, and it like the construction is a little bit different, but they brought back water elevators through like a glitch. And everyone's like, "Oh man, water elevators are back." Which is crazy. Oh, that's right. You were gone while I moved. This is the slime farm. So these are 4 chunks that are all slime chunks that I located using a program. So that means that if these are all lit up, slimes can spawn in here, which means I can farm slimes. Which is important because I need slime blocks for redstone contraptions. And I'm not talking about making missiles, because I'm not going to make missiles. Because if I make missiles, I will accidentally fire them at my own castle and destroy the world. Or they'll like fly off into the distance and I'll have to explain to everybody else in the server, "Oh guys, there's live munitions in the world now, just let you know. So if you load into a chunk and you see something flying overhead and then it explodes, that was me." But yeah, you can make redstone. So okay, the reason that I need slime blocks is slime gets me 2 things. One, it gets me sticky pistons, because if you craft a piston with a slime block, you get a sticky piston, which when it retracts will pull in addition to push. But you can also put 9 slime blocks together and make, or 9 slime balls together and make a slime block. And when slime blocks are pushed by pistons, they push all other blocks adjacent to them, which can chain to other slime blocks, which means you can make, combined with sticky pistons, you can make flying machines, like flying engines. But yeah, I'm mining the corners out because I need this to be very specifically 32 by 32. And if I mine the corners out, then I don't have to actually like count. I can just sort of just keep mining until you hit the hole. And then you're done. Good job. So let's dig this one all the way over. And get some torches down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if making a diamond pick and repairing and like using an anvil to mash a full diamond pick together with the enchanted pick that I have. I'll have to see if that's better or cheaper on XP than just like putting the pick in the anvil with a fistful of diamonds and saying, "Oh, diamonds, baby!" There it is. That's what I wanted. And I got Fortune 3 on this bad boy, so I'm going to max out my haul. Yeah, let's go back and get the rest of those. Ooh, it's a big deposit too. Oh! 15 diamonds! Oh man, that'll keep me set for a long time. Nice. Oh, that's the good shit. That was my big concern, because I really didn't want to have to boat all the way back to Spawn Island in order to get my pick fixed back up. Because I really don't want to lose this one, because it's really nice. It's got Fortune, Unbreaking, and Efficiency on it. I would like to keep it that way. I also don't have an Enchantrix set up in the castle yet, because those are a pain in the butt to move. So I want to build the place in the castle that it's gonna go before anything else. Alright, so now that this is all mined out, let's put some torches down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torch. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't fall down. Eat some beef. Now I'm relatively safe down here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump all the way back up to the top because my bag is probably pretty full. And there we go. Next level. One more. There we go. Let's put all these away. And I'm going to run over here, away from all the things, and open up my inventory, and I'm going to go get something to drink. Yes, a nice giant glass of ice water that I had to drink all the wine out of first. Alright, let's go back down and get to mining. I'm normally not much of a wine drinker, but I gotta say, Charles Shaw sure makes an inexpensive wine. So let's dig this way. I'm basically going to do what I did before. Dig through in all these directions. Make like a lattice work. Wherever the lines touch, I put it down a torch. This will be like the second or third slime farm I've built like this. But this is the first one where... Oh, this is just the end. I don't actually put a torch here. I put a torch here. This is the first one that I'm actually going to make that doesn't... It doesn't use too high, because I think they fixed the bug, or it doesn't work that way in Bedrock or Windows 10 Edition, so I'm not sure and I don't want to risk it. It used to be that you could build your little spawning platforms here just 2 blocks high. And then whenever because slimes come in 3 sizes. They come tiny, which are like less than 1 block. They come medium, which are kind of like a little less than 2 by 2. And then they come large, which are a little less than 3 by 3. But in the Java edition, the spawning code would check to see if there was enough room to spawn a small slime, and then could spawn, or we would check to make sure there's enough room to spawn a regular too tall mob, and then spawn a random size of slime. So that means that it could spawn the huge slimes in an area that was only 2 blocks tall. And what would happen is they would spawn in and then immediately start to suffocate because they were stuck partially in the wall. Then they would eventually die and then split into 4 medium slimes, or 1 to 4 medium slimes, because that's how slimes work. When you kill a non-tiny slime, it breaks into 1 to 4 of one size category smaller. So because of that, what you could do is build your slime farms with 2 tall things, and then you would only get medium slimes, and you'd also get more slimes because the huge ones would turn into the medium ones, which is always good. I don't know if that's the case in this version. Like, I don't know if it'll do that. So I'm making them 3 tall, and then I'm gonna have to make the water channels 3 wide. I think I am gonna try to use like a lava blade or something to cut the large slimes down into at least mediums, and then only have oh, that's all my torches. Gotta go back up and get some sticks. But yeah, have some sort of lava blade to cut the huge ones down into medium ones, and then just have the elevator be 2 by 2. I don't know. I know Etho did something with like slime size sorting, or like automatic slime killing, or... This is not a new concept, so I'll probably like look around online and see if somebody's figured out a good mechanism for dealing with slime. So I want these, and I want torches. Ooh, that was close. I forget that shift click makes all of that, or makes 1 stack worth? I don't know. I'm not used to having the crafting guide yet. Ah, damn it. Ugh. I'm growing my beard out. Now it's huge. But that also means that I look like a hobo, so I got this beard balm stuff for it. And it's great, and I love it, and it smells nice, and it cuts down on the hobosity of the beard, but it also means that every time I touch my beard, I get like beard grease on my hand. And let me tell you, I sure do touch my beard a lot. So I just have to stop for a second and like wipe my hand off so I don't like oil up my mouse. There we go. I think that's everything actually. Now the search for diamonds continues. So I'm on 11 right now. So this would be the quantity of diamonds that I would normally find if I was doing branch mining. So if I find all 4, that tells me that my branch mining technique is pretty good. Because I chose 11 because it is a nice conflux of cutting through. Because okay, you can think of this as like it's a too high like hole that I'm digging, but it's really actually 4 blocks because I'm revealing this layer, this layer, this layer, and this layer. So I'm revealing 10, 11, 12, and 13. And that tends to be where the highest concentration of diamonds is. And also, 11 is the level of lava lakes. So any open areas below Y11 are filled with lava by the world generator. So all the lava lakes that you find, like way down near bedrock level, that's just regular cave that gets filled with lava by the world gen algorithm. And it doesn't mean that you're completely safe from lava because it, like the lava, or sorry, it's level 11 is this block and they all start at level 10. So if you mine at 11, lava will always, you'll never mine into lava, it will always be below your feet. But yeah, I branch mine at 11 because it's a good combination of not mining into lava, and you get a pretty good haul out of diamonds. Technically, you should do 3 layers. So basically, the layers that I did below, you should mine those out. And then 1 layer above, and that'll get you all of the diamonds, but you'll get most of them just by mining at 11, and at that point it's more efficient to just mine more chunks at 11 than it is to mine the same chunk at multiple levels, because diamonds only ever spawn once per chunk. So yes, I have thought a lot about the best way to mine in Minecraft. Shut up. It's good. I like it. I mean, I solidified most of these beliefs, like, back before beta came out. And that was when, you know, like, people sat down with, like, spreadsheets and used World Edit and had, like, histograms for, like, number of blocks found per type, per Y elevation, and, like, science the ever-loving shit out of it. And came up with, like, here's the perfect dense packing branch mine layout, and here's, you know, like, you know, all the rest of that stuff. I've further refined my technique for branch mining, where I mine out, what is it, 13 blocks? So I stand on a torch and mine 5 blocks, which is exactly how far you can mine just standing in the same position, pressed up against a wall, holding down left click. So, like, look, there's 6 blocks here, so if I stand here, and then I stop moving and hold down left click, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do 5, and then I do 1, 1, 2, 3, and then I go up, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then walk to the end and put a torch at my feet. And that distance means that the light level will go 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And mobs spawn at 7. So it's the perfect distance to prevent mobs from spawning in the tunnels. And then every time I place a torch down at my feet, I mine 3 blocks left or right, depending on which direction I'm mining, because I space the tunnels 3 blocks apart. So I end up with this lattice, and if I go all the way down on one end and I have all the 3 block, you know, like at torch instances. Basically, once I put that pilot hole in, mining is just mine forward forever until you hit a hole. When you hit a hole, put a torch down, mine 3 blocks that way, keep going. So it just becomes this like mindless upkeep thing, and it means that nothing will ever spawn in your tunnels, and you end up like getting a really good mix of safety and diamond finding. So I basically like figured all that shit out and then just went, okay, 5, 3, 5 for the pilot hole, and then just mine until you hit a thing, and then just put down a torch and drilled 3 to the side and just keep going. I'm actually gonna head back because I don't have an anvil out here, but I do have one back at the castle. And my pick is getting a little bit low, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything in here that's not stone and put all the stone back in here. Get all that ore. There we go. And then I just need to do 2. Vanilla cannot add like a sort chest button any earlier. Like, oh my god, please Mojang, please put a fucking sort button on chests. Like, oh my god. There's an entire mod for Minecraft that I install expressly for that purpose. It has a whole bunch of other features that are really cool, and I would probably care a lot more about if I like played on the same Minecraft mod pack for more than, I don't know, like a month. Or if the mod packs were more stable, or if I was putting together a public mod pack. Do you pronounce it? I thought you didn't pronounce the J. I thought the J was a Y. I thought that's how you Norsed it up. It's like a Jive situation. They animated Mojangs. Mojjangs. I thought it was Mojang. I thought one of them said Mojang, and then they were like, Mojang's fine too. Like, as long as people know what you're talking about, they don't really care. But yeah, please add a sorting feature. Just, come on, man. I understand, like, everybody's like, oh, but sorting machines. And it's like, yeah, but sorting machines are a pain in the ass. And you have to, like, do a lot of redstone shit. I don't want to have to do all that. Because I'm lazy. Alright, how the hell am I going to consolidate all these? Let's make 1,000,000 blocks of redstone. Let's get this ore out. Let's see. You're set. We'll put half of you away. It's 45. Oh no, I'm going by 8s, not 9s. That's right, because there's no ore doubling. Oh man, that's the thing that I do in modded Minecraft. Ooh, let's take you back out and make block of coal. So put the block of coal in and the regular coal. Okay. Let's get all this stone out, because I'm gonna need so many stone bricks. More stone bricks than your chests have room for. Hey, I'm level 30. I probably shouldn't repair my pick then. I should go see what I can enchant. Oh man. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's put 16, 8, 16, 16. Gotta do multiples of 8. Can't waste that coal. I'll do 16, 16, 16. Even though I have 29 blocks of it. Can't waste that coal. Can't do it. That's not okay. I really want to... Wait, we have eggs back at the base. I don't need no chicken. I do need them slime balls, though. Grab that egg. Might as well. I actually haven't been back to Spawn Island in a while. I don't know what everybody else has done there in the meantime. Probably not much. Because, I'll use their Xbox Live tags to protect their identities. Because they're people I know in the real life. Erleneh is doing... She's building like a house thing on an island. And then Chemnerd is doing... He's... I don't know. He's a good friend of mine. But I suspect that he doesn't... Maybe he doesn't like video games? He says he likes video games, but like only in a very specific sense? I don't know. His whole deal is he just wants to make like little outposts and scatter them about the world at like relatively regular intervals. So if it's ever nighttime or bad things are happening, there's always an outpost you can huddle inside. Man, that's really loud. But no, that's about the right loudness. Pressure cooking always makes me nervous. It's that terror of like, there's a pipe bomb in your kitchen. Hope chicken doesn't explode out of it. Speaking of chicken exploding out of things, there's a bunch of chickens in this chicken coop that I made. And they poop eggs. And the eggs go in here. Look at all them eggs. And this is the cow hole where all the cows go. And you see them moshing around in there. I think there's a sheep and a pig in there somewhere. Or yeah, there's the pig. I think the sheep got out, or the sheep got killed or something. There's another sheep eating my grass. Here's our little farm. Oh man, yeah, nobody's been here. Nothing has changed because I came back and planted these melon seeds, and they have not grown a tick. But yeah, we got some potatoes, we got some carrots. I took every possible square of ground that I could. Oh, it's raining. Every possible square of ground I could plant sugarcane in, and covered the whole thing in sugarcane. Cause I made this and didn't get an achievement for it, you stupid piece. But yeah, I made this. We are here. This is where Erleneh's castle's gonna be, or her house area. It's off in this direction somewhere. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Look at all of the deserts. So much desert. Oh, it's thundering. I'm asleep. Morning at last. Need some beefs. And put this away. Put that away. So many saddles. These are all the diamonds. These are my diamonds, though. I'm keeping them. Should I merge the redstone? No, hold on to the redstone. Why not? And I'll hold on to my lapis. I'll just keep. I'll keep all my stuff to myself. This is like a miscellaneous chest. Yeah, that's right. This was my old pick, I think, and I threw in here because it's like, well, I got a Fortune 3 one, and it would probably cost more enchanting wise to combine these. So let me get some sticks. Let me make a pick, and let me see what I can get on the sword. Ooh, oh boy, I sure do love these options. Great. I put a pick in, unbreaking, efficient. Nah, none of that's worth a dingle darn. What about a bow? Is there a bow in here somewhere? I can make a bow. Just get some sticks and then make a bow. Actually, is there a fishing rod in here? I'm pretty sure somebody went fishing at some point. Oh, there was a bow in here, so I could have checked it. Whoa, power 4. Ooh. Ooh, power 4 is good. I'm gonna make a fishing rod and see if I can get like something amazing on a fishing rod. Unbreaking. There's just not anything for one level. For whatever reason. What the hell is this? Why is there nothing at one level? Well, unbreaking is garbage, and this is really good. Let me see what I can get on a book, because it's always smart to check books. Because I got I got that silk touch book from a chest. Did nobody harvest any the cane? All right, I'll go get some. I only need 3. A spot of leather. So I can just go pop, pop. Need that cane. Where did the other one go? Did it go in the water or did it go back on the land? It's back on the land. But yeah, this was the world spawn point is actually here. Like if I don't have a compass on me, but the compass points to like somewhere over here. So our world spawn is this nice little island, which is pretty cool. Also, this is a water temple. This is a water temple. Guess what's to the south? Spoiler, it's a water temple. So we just have so many water temples. Or ocean monuments, or whatever the hell they're called. It's great. Like once we get once I get to the nether and we get like potions and stuff, ooh, protection 4. That's not really super great on a book because that's kind of common. I'm gonna do the bow. Just power 4 on a bow. Ooh, punch 2. Okay, I'll take punch 2. That's good. What did everything reset to? Sword is garbage. Pick is silk touch. We already have that silk touch book. Efficiency 1. Rod is unbreaking and garbage. What's the book? Sharpness 3. Yeah, none of that is super amazing. I will grab the bow and see what's on the bow. Unbreaking power. I made the right decision. So, oh yeah, I was gonna check. Is it cheaper for me to do? So this is 3. This is 22, and then this is 1, 2. Okay, so for 3 diamonds, it's actually cheaper on levels for me to do this. So I won't do this because I have an anvil back home. So I'll just use the anvil back. I'll bring the anvil with me and then do that. I'm gonna put my boat. It's over here. Oh, food. That's right. I wanted to get some potate or I could do a breed job real quick. You know, like you do. Oh. I was like, I thought I had one more inventory slot. I'll donate this power 2 bow that I got off of Skeleman. And I'll put the book and the fishing rod in here because this is the only place I'd be putting it. You mean like cower overwhelming? Blizzard joke. I'll harvest up all this wheats. Sheep, you get out of my face. I want the seeds anyways. Yeah, there's weird lag where like... Oh, they changed it! Oh, it's so good! Oh my god. I no longer have to like click every time I want to harvest something. I can just hold the button down like a proper gentleman. I still can't plant very well. Like I get the linear thing, which is nice. And I love how the linear thing preserves. Like that's really good. I wish there was like a toggle to turn that on and off, maybe. Yeah. Time for a cow mosh pit. Go. Love me. Love me. And I'm spent. They'll find love. Well, they'll find each other. Are you gonna alert the authorities of my chicken loving activities? That was so good. I'm a little sad on the inside that series stopped. Is it weird? Is it weird that I miss like old Minecraft Let's Plays? Like back when people didn't know, like people didn't regularly decompile the source code, and like nobody really knew what things were. Oh yeah, that's right. The reason I did all the cow stuff is so that I could slaughter them. I don't have the backspace to pick this up. That was their only purpose in life. They're fulfilling their destiny. Their cow destiny. Their moonifest destiny. $29 beefs? Not bad. An excellent beef haul, if I do say so myself. I would like some more beefs though. Oh, 32 is perfect. 32 is absolutely perfect. Thank you. Oh, come on. I'm proud of that one. Can you not shift click into the beef hole, please? Thank you. And I guess I'll put these potates away. I don't want to steal. I'll steal this chicken and then 2 sapples. I gotta say, you cowing me into submission has me utterly terrified. I should be waiting. Okay, I'll show you this. This is the mine that I did, and I'll show you how it works. Oh, there's a bed down here for reasons. So yeah, so there's 12 blocks. And then this is the 13th, and then it goes 3 over. So if I wanted to continue one of these, which I will, I don't have the resources to do, but it would basically just be dig straight. Well, I can do one. I'll show you one. So it's just dig straight. Until you break through, put down a torch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Repeat until you get to the end of the line, which is indicative of there's no more like ways to go this way. And then go over, dig, keep going that way. It's nice, it's mindless, you don't have to think about anything, you just go. As long as you don't hit like underground lakes or big caves or like a ravine or, you know, something disruptive, as long as you just have solid rock, you can just go. Like you can just set it up and just mine like crazy. Just, you know, mine yourself into I was gonna say false sense of security, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Camnerd, I love you, but you... He plays on the Xbox, or the X-Bone, and gosh dang darn, is he super great about... Gravel! Oh my god! I forgot. There's gravel. Is there not? I'll put the string in here. I need the gravel. Give me stacks of gravel. Yes, gravel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I can do this, and I can do this, and then I can trade you this and put the chicken in, because I must always, at all times, conserve fuel. Gravel, yes. Put the gravel in my bags. And then chicken. And then chicken. Oh, you got a bit. What? Where did the belt come from? Oh wait, is that you? I thought that was Opera for a second. You don't like my puns? I thought you would love my puns. They're so terrible and fatherly. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put all that gravel to use. I'm gonna dump all them gravels down. It's gonna go gravel mania. It's like WrestleMania, but like worse. Gah! I can't wait to take that pot off the stove. Like, I love chicken stock, but like this pressure cooker's just give me agita. I also gotta finish the machicolations on this wall. Yeah, that's right. I said machicolations. I'm down with the machicolations. Are you? Let me get all this gravel into its home. Please no, thank you. Ah! Okay, good. I really don't want to lose gravel to misplacement. Oh, that's one stack. Okay, good. Haven't lost a gravel yet. No gravel left behind. No gravel left behind. Whew. Alright. Let's do this safe style. Alright, let's put more gravel in the bar and then do this safe style. Because if I remember right, I should be able to like walk around and it's like, I'm not placing blocks. And then I am again. Which is a neat feature. So you're going to go all the way over to there. Basically, once you start placing in a line, it will only ever place blocks in that line, regardless of how you twist and turn your camera. See, I can place it this ways, I can jump up, I can go in, keep placing it this ways, and I'm just holding the button down the whole time. There's no other sorcery on my end. Yeah. So that was, what, like 3-4 stacks of gravel? And I have one of these done and the area around the fountain almost finished. I need a lot of gravel. Oh, come on. Dodge your bullet there. Yeah, I need to figure out how I'm gonna continue these curbs around the edge here without it looking terrible. Alright. I think I'm gonna take the anvil with me. I'll take it down into the slime cave. You're all still cooking up stern. Yeah, and I have 2 chests, so I will put them here, and then this will be my ore chest that I will put all of my ores and metals and everything into. Do I really not have any gold? Oh, that's right. You were cooking up metal. I'll set it up the same way as I set up the other one. So redstone. Actually, you're all good. And then lapis, like so. Gold like this. Iron like this. Get the gold. Spread it like butter. And then what was the other? Oh, coal. Who could forget King Coal? Ooh.
Stock timer is done.
My stock timer is done. Alexa, stop. You know what that means, kids. Time for me to BRB. And, well, what time is it in game? A little past noon. That should be good. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming for a second. Go do all the stuff I need to do in the kitchen because I've had chicken in a pressure cooker for like 2 hours now. And I need to take a stick blender to it and strain out all the delicious stock. So I will do that, and then I will come back and keep streaming. So I'll see you guys in a number of minutes.